Meet Vicar van Baskerville, an illegitimate child of the Baskerville family, betrayed for his loyal service and beheaded after the Great Demon War. In death, he vows never to bow down again. Fate grants him a second chance, sending him back to the past where he faces the Cradle of Swords trial. Navigating a sword-like maze to the Styx River, where a few are granted the privilege of strong bodies. Vicar, armed with past knowledge, submerges himself, enduring for 7 minutes. The twist unfolds as the Patriarch, once the orchestrator of his demise, saves Vicar before he drowns. In this tale of defiance and redemption, will Vicar conquer his past shadows? Chapter 2. Vicar, after completing the Cradle of Swords trial, opens his eyes to find himself in his crib. He hears nurses bringing something in a chest assigned to them by someone named Madam. They place the tiny chest on top of Vicar's crib and leave the room. Vicar, knowing it can't be anything pleasant, especially a present since he's not from the direct bloodline of the family, finds his guess confirmed as blood mambas crawl out of the chest toward him. Without hesitation, Vicar grabs the snakes by their throats and shreds them to pieces. The next morning, servants and guards are shocked to find the bodies of 2 deadly blood mambas shredded on top of Vicar's sleeping body. Following this event, all the nannies from the previous nights are tortured and executed for being suspected of committing the crime. 8 years pass, and Vicar is much more grown up. Inside the classroom, Vicar is seen concentrating, although the teacher mistakenly perceives his concentration as a sign of genius. While that may be true, Vicar is actually contemplating how many years it would take him to exact his revenge. Then, some triplets fix their gaze on Vicar. They proceed to take him somewhere and bully him for the false rumors that he killed a blood mamba or survived 7 minutes inside the Styx River. Vicar remembers the triplets from his past before he regressed. They were the ones who chased Vicar down during his execution process. Deciding to play along, Vicar accepts one of the triplets' bet that he wouldn't be able to endure their punishment. After a couple of minutes of attempting to harm Vicar, the triplets get nervous and decide to stop, as they realize the rumors were true. As they attempt to leave, Vicar stops them and finally decides to beat the pulp out of them, stating that he never allowed anyone to leave. Chapter 3. The triplets, angered by Vicar's tone and his attempt to harm them, decide to fight back with knives in their hands, only to realize the blades couldn't penetrate his body. Vicar proceeds to beat the daylight out of them before offering a proposition. He'll allow one person to leave before resuming the beating, but they must decide among themselves who goes. As Vicar leaves the room, he warns them to hurry, as he's not patient, heightening tension and animosity among the triplets, breaking their bond and trust. Later, Vicar is summoned by the Patriarch, who inquires whether he feels remorse for his actions. Vicar responds that he doesn't, asserting that only the strong prevail within the Baskerville family. Pleased with his answer, the Patriarch rewards Vicar with his choice of snack. Opting for blood coca beans instead of chocolate, Vicar reveals his true motives. Preparation for the future Baskerville evaluation test. As the scene shifts, it hints at the events to come in the next chapter.